Dear scholars, we have been learning a lesson 4.2 Unke Munke Timpetu. Through the previous video, you came to know that Rohan was wishing to get a table tennis set as a gift on his birthday, but unfortunately, he couldn't get it. On the other hand, he got a pair of shoes and hand knitted pullover. At that time, his friend Mook was telling him about the chant or charm or mantra Unke Munke Timpetu. If he goes around the banyan tree, his wish could be fulfilled. And for that purpose, they decided to go around the banyan tree, which is located in the Mrs. Brewer's garden. Let us see further part of this story. It is starting from the second page of the lesson. Here we go with the first. Why should I come along? Asked Mook. I have no secret wish. Mook, Rohan's friend, who had given him idea to go around that banyan tree. Here, he mentioned that he had no wish, so how he could, why he could go, or why should he go with Rohan in Mrs. Brewer's garden? Come on, let us go and wish for my table tennis set. So, at 10 minutes to 12, Mook and I, that is Mook and Rohan, met at the back of old Mrs. Brewer's garden. So, as per their planning, they met over there. We climbed and sat on the boundary wall. We looked down into the garden, which lay dark and silent in the dim light of the moon. So as it was night, everywhere darkness of night spread. Besides that, there was silence and dim light of the moon had spread everywhere. And there was a banyan tree, its aerial roots swaying in the gentle breeze of the night. We jumped down, reached the tree, and look around carefully. So here it is given how was the tree looking at that night. It was just located in the Mrs. Brewer's garden, and its roots, aerial roots, the roots which we see hanging down to the banyan tree, what we call parambe, right? So they were swaying, moving gently in the gentle breeze. At that time, both of them jumped and entered the garden carefully. They looked everywhere carefully. The word carefully, it is an adverb. Here, FULLY. These are the letters joined to the word care, and so it became carefully. Or before that, we can just think of ly, and if we remove ly, we get the word careful. So careful is the word which is an adjective. By joining ly, which is the suffix, the word became carefully. So joining letter to any word and forming another parts of speech from that word, that is suffix. Besides that, if we think of the word careful, it is adjective. If we remove ful, then we will have the word care. So care is a noun and ful is the suffix. So the root word, which is care, which became careful by joining the suffix ful. Again, the word careful when joined with ly, that is the suffix, the word becomes carefully, and which is an adverb. You can find such examples throughout the story. Let us go further. What they did. Imagine if she is awake, I whispered and pointed at Mrs. Gruer's house. So as they were afraid of Mrs. Gruer, so that Rohan was talking about her, that is, if she is awake, then what could be done? Nobody is awake at this ghostly hours of the night. Hist Mook, now get going, run. So here it is the Mook's reply, his friend Rohan's friend's reply, that is about nobody is awake at that ghostly hour. Here is the word ghostly, which is joined with the suffix ly, and it is adverb now. So if we remove it, we will have the word ghost, and that is a noun. Next, I ran as fast as I could, chanting unke munke timpetu, I wish my wish is coming true. So this is the complete chant or complete mantra that Rohan had to say, and which he started saying while going round that banyan tree. So he was saying unke munke timpetu, I wish my wish is coming true, over and over again. I felt a bit scared, afraid. So he was afraid. That was why I tried to get it over quickly and increase my speed. I increased the chanting too, and all the while I went on listening to the sounds of the night, a crackle here, a swish there. So as he was afraid, he was going round the banyan tree with great speed, or in a speed he was going around that banyan tree, and with the speed of walking or running, he had increased the speed of chanting mantras too. He wanted to finish everything quickly. Again, here is the word quickly, which is an adverb. Ly is the suffix over here. Removing it, we will have the word quick. Again, here is the word listening. If we remove ing, we will have the word listen. That is a noun. Now here is the picture. You can have a look over. Here banyan tree. Rohan, who is going around the banyan tree. Mook, who was just standing beside, and the garden and everything shown in this picture. Let's go further. Suddenly, a ferocious bark tore the stillness of the night. I froze inside Mrs. Gruer's house. Lights flashed on, and the back door was pushed open. So as he was going around the banyan tree, the bark of the tree tore the stillness of the night. So due to the bark of the tree, sudden sound created over there, and which was ferocious, that is afraiding, fearful sound got created due to the bark of a tree. The word ferocious is an adjective which is ending with ous, and before that the word suddenly, which is an adverb which became adverb by joining the suffix ly. Further, so as the bark tore the silence of the night, he got afraid, he froze, that is he became afraid. Rohan became afraid, and when he saw towards Mrs. Gruer's house, lights flashed on, and the back door of the house was pushed open. Here is one more word, stillness. Here is the suffix NESS. Now the word is noun. If we remove NESS, we will have the word still, that is the root word. Who is there? Called Mrs. Gruer. Answer, or I will send the dog at you. So as it was night, she might be thinking that there were thieves, and so she shouted and said to tell, or else she would send the dog. Mook, Mook, I mumbled, saying something, but Mook was climbing up the tree. When I saw Mrs. Gruer bend down to unleash the dog, I pleaded, please don't send the dog at us. I will explain you everything if you let me. So Mook was afraid. He didn't say anything, and just he started climbing the tree. When Rohan saw that Mrs. Gruer bent down to unleash the dog. What is unleash? That is to release the dog, which was tied. At that time, Rohan requested not to send, and he wanted to explain everything to her. Speak out soon, Mrs. Gruer shouted. So what he said, let us see. I told her everything. I feared she might not believe me, but she listened to me without interruption. She just looked at me with the hard light green eyes of hers, as if she was trying to see right into my heart. So what is it? When Rohan started explaining the reason, Mrs. Gruer was listening it very carefully, but at that time she was looking very angrily towards him. So what Rohan thought, that is her light green eyes of hers, as if she was trying to see right into my heart. So here it is what he was afraid of Mrs. Gruer, her look, and so the sentence given over here. Here we have the word interruption, which is a noun, by joining the suffix ion. If we remove this suffix, we will have the word interrupt, and interrupt is the verb. Let's go further. So she asked finally, adverb. By removing ly, we will have the word final, which is an adjective. So she asked finally, And you believe in Unke Munke Timpedu? Do you think it will help? I dropped my head and said softly, I hope it will. So, chanting any mantra or chanting any chant, if a person is there to fulfill his or her wishes, definitely he wouldn't have to work hard to achieve anything. So, chanting mantra to fulfill the wish is nothing but blind faith. So, one should not believe in such a mantras, and one should not believe that chanting mantras can fulfill wish. To fulfill our wishes, we need to work hard. And as Mrs. Brewer was a teacher, as Mrs. Brewer was elder than them, she had understood everything, and she knew that mantras do not fulfill the wishes, and because of that only she asked Rohan that you believe in Unke Munke Timpetu. Do you think it will help? So at that time, Rohan dropped down his head and just said softly, I hope it will. The word softly, it is an adverb. Removing suffix ly, we will have the word soft, which is an adjective. Next paragraph. She returned. If you believe, go and finish your rounds. She turned, saying, and while leaving, would you mind using the front gate? So at that time, without getting angry, Mrs. Brewer allowed Rohan to complete his remaining round and just asked to go using front gate of her house or the garden. I did finish the remaining 6 rounds and left her garden using the front gate. I swore that I would never return. So as he was afraid and as he didn't get any punishment, still he thought not to return back to that garden. Okay, so this is enough for this today's video. Further part of the story we will see through the next video. I hope you all will understand the given explanation.